And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talisian. There you are, and here I am. And today, on MMOnday, we're going to be doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, we are currently exploring through legendary Mirkwood and into Dunland. Currently exploring Enedwaith, questing, deeding, and exploring there. And, well, actually, right now I'm in Essliden because I was going to check some of the rewards that I have there from the Nasgul that I've been slaying lately. There have been a lot of Nasgul slayings. A lot of Nasgul sightings, excuse me. And I've been going ahead and having some fun there, and was just popping over into Essliden real quick to see what rewards I can pick up. So that's where we're going to go ahead and start today, and then we're going to head back and go do our questing. So thank you very much for joining me, everybody. By the way, for those of you who are interested, I also stream Star Wars The Old Republic, and I stream that twice a week. I stream Lord of the Rings Online twice a week, and occasionally I do other streams as well. I've streamed some Diablo 4, I've streamed Path of Exile. I do have Titan Quest 2. I may do a quick video or at least a quick short with my initial feelings about that one. I've played that one for a couple of hours already. And spoiler alert, I like what I've seen. I'm a huge fan of the original Titan Quest, so I thought that was a very good game. But really quickly, let's go ahead and pop in the calendar real quick and see what's going on in Middle-earth. If you have not received it as of yet, you still have time to pick up your 18th anniversary gift. We are currently on LI Reward Track Season 14, and I think that's going to be expiring somewhere around the 20th. And currently, this is the last day for Hobnanigans. If you ever wanted to hit a chicken with a stick through a goalpost, now's your time to do it. But as you can see here, what we are currently at is we are in Essliden. And in Essliden, there is a person by the name of Amelia. And she is the harried scholar who has been doing research on these Nasgul sightings. She's also the person you can go to for rewards and such. And currently, I am working toward ally of hers. I think that's correct. Right, and I only need 2,500 points to become an ally. And
what can I do for you?
How much rewards do I have right now? I currently have 150 Tattered Shadows and 4 Morgul coins. And these are some of the newer rewards that I can pick up. Ooh. Golden Bracer of Hope. Well, actually, let me go ahead and get out of my resistance gear and put on my regular adventuring gear, because that always helps. Looks like I'm doing pretty good here. And my resistance ratings are not terrible. Resistance rating is currently 307. Only 7% chance, so it is kind of terrible. Let's be honest. But there are some good stuff that I can pick up here. A glimmering ring for some shadow mitigation. I won't worry about it later. I'm nowhere near what I need to pick up, and I need to spend some time, and I don't really want to do that on the stream. I'd rather do that off camera. So let's go ahead and head back. Let me check the map real quick. We want to head to Rovanen. Where's Enedwaith? There's an area. It's not an area door, is it? Let's see, where is Enedwaith? Helga, Dolgadur. Alright, let's just port back to Enedwaith real quick. We will go ahead and port back to Launch. That's a good central place to begin. And when I get back there, every day is a Hobbit's birthday, and because it is a Hobbit's birthday, we are the ones who actually get the presents. So today's present is a silver gift, and for the silver gift, we get 50 Virtue XP and a minor potion of morale. And that can be sold. And no, we'll keep it actually. I may want to go ahead and throw that onto the resistance rating. Alright, so let's see here where we need to go. Oh, looks like we can go all over the place. Oh, there's even some quests up to the north of us here. Well, Wadu, that's just... defeat any hostile Dunlendings throughout Enedwaith, but there's also a quest up there. Nope. So, looks like there is a quest to turn in here. No, that's the Haunted Forest over that way. The Brennan's Council. Complete where there is smoke. And that one I need to patrol 2 more cartribs. Go ahead and see where we need to go for that. They don't show up on the map, of course. Alright, well, let me go see if I can turn... I don't think I can turn that in. No, I can't yet. Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to manually go to those 2 places. So let's go ahead and pull up the LOTRO wiki, which I highly recommend for people who are looking for certain things. And Cartriv Hamon, Hamon. There it is. And that's central. And the other one is Ruth. Which is also central, right around Nanleglin. So we're going to go ahead and head due south. And we're going to pick up those 2 cartribs so I can finish the Brennan Council's recommendations, what they need to know before they can pass their judgment on the representative of Isengard. So we'll go ahead and hit those first, and we'll start working. And when we find any Dunlendings along the way, we'll just go ahead and take care of those 2. Oh, and a Ravaging Warg, we can go ahead and take care of him too. So let's go ahead and get buffed up here. Looks like I'm almost out of Greater Bow Chance. I'm going to pick up some more of those. And a first kill. Oh, luckily, it's at least a regular way. Oh, that's a good way to get things started. Just find a wraith somewhere and kill it. There's a half-orc. I'm actually working on that half-orc quest. Let's go ahead and take him out. So for those of you who are curious, we are running under a new patch right now for hunters, and I'm actually very pleased with it. It's I've noticed that at least the way that I play things, there hasn't been that many changes. So I've been very happy with the new patch. It seems to be working really well. Could be a Cartriv somewhere around here, I do believe. Get that off my quick slot bar. And let's go ahead and summon Brunhilde, the loyal goose of Gondor. Let's see, Cartrevrieth is pretty much up there or somewhere around here. Let's check out some of these bowls, though. Ah, there it is. Waiting for Cartreve Harmon or Cartreve Ruth. And it looks like I've just found Cartreve Ruth. This Cartreve has been burned to the ground. Okay, so now I just need to find Cartreve Hamon, which is located due northeast. So we'll go ahead and do those. That way we can go ahead and move on with the next portion of the main quest as well. I still need to find some just hostile Dunlendings anywhere in and around. So I'll probably head back toward Thor's Coombe once I turn in this quest. And I know there's a bunch of hostile Dunlendings right around there, so... Okay. Quite a bit of ways this way. I hope everyone is having a good day today. It's having a happy Monday. Or at least a good Monday, if not a happy one. And here it is. Cartreve Hamon. And that also gave me a completion where I visited all the Cartreves in Enedwaith. And this one remains inhabited, though. Okay. You've done your part to protect the land of Enedwaith. And that scored me 5 more LOTRO points. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and head back to Lounge, and we will go ahead and talk to the council, and that's the last of the quests that I need to advance the Brennan Council. They needed the different Bruhirs and Bruhurez needed some additional information concerning Enedwaith before they made their decision about supporting or not supporting the representative of Isengard. And I'm hoping that my work will turn them away from that path. Let's go ahead and check my inventory. Go.
I have naught to say to you, Devodiad.
It is good that Hamon's home remains whole, as does Imulin. I hope Imulin escaped the wrath of the half-orcs. Alas for Ruth Mahal and their families. I thank you for your assistance, Devodiad. So now, convince Glenn Brennan to reject the emissary's demands. How do I do that? You should speak with Dufrieg to enter the Brennan's hall and observe the council. Okay. Ah. So this is going to start a mini instance here. So let's go ahead and get that started. The Council of Brehor has begun its deliberations. Do you wish to watch them? Of course I do.
The Brennan's Council in Lanuch gathers even now to decide whether to join their brethren to the south in allegiance to Isengard. But they are a proud, isolated people who will not bend easily, even when threatened by the power of the traitor Saruman.
The Ukweirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
The council's prepared to gather now. I do not know what will transpire, but rumors continue to be bandied about. I know you have spoken with many of the Brehor of late. Please remain in the hall during deliberations, should one of them wish to call upon you for testimony. Let the Council of Brehor now gather to discuss the offer of treaty proposed by Isengard in the name of Saruman the White. I now call forth William, emissary of Isengard, to speak on behalf. I am Gwydin, emissary of Isengard. I come bearing the honor and goodwill of Saruman in the form of a most generous offer from the Grand Tower of Orthanc, jewel of Isengard. Greetings, William. Let us hear what Isengard has to say this eve and weigh its portent in this council. Let us all present bear witness as Isengard offers its sovereign protection to the peoples of Enedwaith. Moreover, we offer pacts of trade and commerce that shall enrich the folk of this isolated country. What was once known as the Great North Road shall be rebuilt in anticipation of such trade. It shall reconnect your people with their brethren in the Main of Dunland, who have already wisely chosen to offer their assistance to Saruman. In regards to the barbarous forces besetting this tranquil region, Isengard extends its strong arm. We shall thwart any aggressor, though they may ride from the south under the banner of the Horse Lords or infiltrate from the north under the devices of the Dunedain, who have long harbored ill will to conquer the rule of all the West. We are beset with many evils of late, Gridium, against which we are hard-pressed to defend. Some would grasp at what you have to offer without ken of price, but we have little to give, as though the price may prove to be more than we can afford. What is it then that Isengard would ask of us? Saruman asks in return that the Band of Launch accept the sovereignty of Isengard over this realm, extending in the main to the matters of trade beyond its borders, control of the Great North Road, and levy of troops and materials in common defense of all Dunland. All other matters shall remain in the province of the Brennan and his council, so long as they do not conflict with the greater good of our people. Who cares about your roads and your caravans? Few enough are the peddlers and bards who disturb our doorstep, much less the merchants of the south. Build it if you wish, but I do not think many will come to so poor a place. A road may change many things, Niren. The world Saruman envisions shall have a great many roads and much industry to move upon them. Ha! A wizard's fantasy if I ever heard one. No matter, the road is there. Let Saruman rebuild it if he wishes. This matter of a levy, however, is no small thing. We are no great empire to send our sons into far battlefields and not count their loss, nor are our cattle cheaply given to feed soldiers who march in distant kingdoms. Nor would we ask you to give them cheaply, yet war is stirring. The horse lords are of divided purpose, though their king may yet see wisdom and sign a pact with Isengard. Still, rumor now whispers that the king's own sons plan to overthrow, as he burns with desire to bring war across the Isen. Should this come to pass, we will need all of our strength to halt them, lest we lose those lands as you once lost the flowing plains of Rohan to their brutal aggression. This news is disturbing for them. I would send aid to our brothers in the south against the Horsefolk, but we are ourselves beset. If Isengard can relieve us, then I may be willing to put aside the pride of our people for the sake of such an alliance. I believe that can be dealt with swiftly. Such rabble as threatens your land is of no great moment before the strength of Isengard. I wager the mere announcement of our pact will be enough to frighten such brigands from your land lest they face Saruman's wrath. I would join your wager for what brigand or soldier would dare disobey the orders of his master in such a matter. Of course, the forces of Isengard are as loyal as they may be to the word of Saruman. But I do not like the tone of your voice, Brehures. You imply more than you say. I speak of what many here suspect, Gwydion. These are not simple brigands and wolves that beset our lands of late. They wield blades forged in great number, fight like soldiers, and the warg slaughter man and beast alike, yet take no carcass. Perhaps you face mercenaries, then, sent by the discrepant lords of the West who look upon your lands greedily. For if you mean otherwise, I think you must choose your next words carefully. Then let me speak clearly. Yes, you mishear my words. For I choose to call them raiders, sent from the mountains north of Isengard to force our hand in this very council, and I say that they come at the behest of Saruman himself. You claim that Isengard has sent brigands hither? How could you make such a claim against he who leads the Order of Wizards? He who has watched over these lands for years beyond ken, like a father, like his children. Indeed, your words are disturbing, Gladius, and most grave. Have you some proof of your claim? I do, Brennan. Shantrantro, would you bring forth the evidence you have found upon the battlefield? These were found upon the half-orcs who lead the raiders just a short while ago. They were claimed in battle by Shantrantro. And you claim these are for Isengard? That Saruman the Wise has set forces against his own people? This is madness, Brennan. Saruman offers peace to all of his subjects. You speak overly hastily, emissary, for we are not subjects of Isengard yet. We have heard rumor of similar half-orcs who have come into the employ of Isengard to the south as of late. Isengard has made many powerful alliances to ensure our prosperity, even with those who have long been isolated and hounded by the old powers of the West, but many are not so allied. Why direct your slander against Saruman, who has been so fair with this offer? I do not wish to offend the emissary of Isengard, but this is no small charge to the Brehures levies against the claim of your goodwill. We are all most keen to hear your reply. My Lord Brennan, I beg you not to forsake our alliance upon the word of this Devoriad. These northerners creep about the wilderness, seeking out weakness, separating friend from friend so they may take each in turn like wolves among sheep. What of my counsel, then? We cannot be certain of the evidence placed before us. We have but the word of a Devodiad against the word of Saruman in a matter most dangerous. I have seen this northerner fight on behalf of our people, and to my heart, deeds speak unfailingly. I cannot place my trust in this emissary who has nothing but words for us. I wish nothing more than to join my countrymen in the south to battle against the horsefolk. But I cannot honorably fight beneath the banner of Saruman after he wrongs our people in so cowardly a fashion. Yes. I think it's best if we begin to see to our own herds, Brennan. I trust none of those before me, wherever they claim allegiance, for none of them mean well for us to my mind. Let them fight their wars elsewhere. Already you know my mind, Brennan. Saruman does not ask, he takes. This entire ploy is of his imagining, and I will not take part in it. I can hear in your tones that this matter has been most wrongfully decided. The Devodiad has poisoned your ears against the wisdom of Saruman. And whose wisdom is this that has led us to this, emissary? This council has deemed your words false. I cannot gainsay them. What offer can you make us now that we must not reject? Your view of this matter is rather unfortunate, then, Brennan, but I do not see how our situation has changed in the slightest. Let us say that we simply understand each other more clearly now. Isengard still requires your allegiance, and in return Saruman offers his most gracious protection. Though it does seem that we shall have to modify our terms slightly to reflect this new understanding that we have come to. However, should you refuse them, I can assure you that Isengard's next offer shall be far less lenient. It will not likely be decided upon in this rather quaint little council chamber. There is no need for further threats, Thrall of Isengard. I think Saruman's purpose is clear to me now, as his arrogance has grown with his power. Perhaps our countrymen of Dunland were beguiled, but I see that he moves too surely now, believing none will dare to defy him. And yet he shows his hand too early, for in sending such a force as he has, I think he must be occupied elsewhere, or his initial offer would have been the more forceful one. We shall hold here, for your accomplices will soon be called to the south to face the horsefolk. That much of your story I believe, as Saruman's lust for conquest betrays his intent. But I no longer believe in his strength. Only the words have power, and whereas others we have met of late have shown us strength in their deeds, and that is truly the only thing of value in this world. Go fight your war, emissary, but I do not think you will return. For all their villainy, the horsefolk have always been a people of deeds, and I foresee the downfall of Saruman's deceitful schemes at their hands. You are a fool, Glyn Brennan. The power of Isengard is greater than you imagine, and there are other powers that rise in alliance with it, of which you know nothing. But let me show you one last thing. Observe the fate of those who will defy the will of Isengard. Shanchantra shall pay for besmirching the honor of my lord Saruman. Ha! If that is the power that Isengard wished us to see, then we shall count ourselves lucky that we have not made an alliance with weaklings. I think it's best for you to go now, emissary of Isengard. You have long outstayed your welcome. You will rue this day. Your pathetic village will be claimed in due time, and I shall see to it personally. Well, that's one way to turn around and gain an alliance.
What have we to say to each other, Devodiad?
You have little time, Devodiad. Should the Horse Lords fall to the forces of the White Hand, Saruman will have armies to spare to deal without refusal of his demands, and I shall have little choice but to swear our fealty to Isengard if he allows me to live at all. Tell your Devodiad friends that they may pass through our lands, but we shall offer them no aid upon their way. Enough. Be gone from my hall, Shanchatra. We have other matters to discuss that are not for the ears of Devodiad. Whoa, looks like my game just crashed. Did everything crash? Nope, just the game did. Okay, well, boy, that's an exciting thing for the game to crash on. Let me go ahead and exit it and restart it. There we go. I know, another thrilling chapter in the Adventures of Shanchatra, and it crashes. Oh well. We'll get back in the game real quick. So just a quick reminder, I do have a YouTube channel, a Discord server, and a Blue Sky. Let me go ahead and share those links with everybody here. Please, if you like what you see, come follow me. The Discord, we discuss Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars The Old Republic, City of Heroes, Diablo 4, and so forth. YouTube, all of my VODs show up on YouTube a day or two afterwards, and on Blue Sky, I just share cat pictures. That's right, cat pictures. And I keep you informed of what else is happening on my stream. But let's go ahead and get back in the game here real quick and see what the Brennan has to say. It looks like a bunch of people have stuff for me, too. We'll talk to Dufrig, the Seneschal.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
You have aided us in Trantra, but also it appears that you have brought great strife to our lands. You may wish to move on before too many of our people blame their woes upon your name. The southern road through Enedwaith passes through an area known as the Lich Bluffs. This grim land is the ancient burial ground of the Alwargeg clans of Dunland and Enedwaith. Those lands have long been accursed, but rumor holds that the outsiders have foolishly built a camp near its bounds. You should go and warn them of their danger and tell them to leave our lands if they wish to maintain any peace between our peoples. The outsiders' camp is located southwest of Harndirian, on the west side of the road. But watch yourself. You have likely made powerful enemies this day. And it looks like the couple of the Brehers have additional quests for me. So we'll go ahead and pick those up too. The Marauders of Nan Legain.
You are a Devodiad from distant lands.
I
am not sure what help you can be.
Obviously I have done enough to get some of the repeatable quests for faction. But I do believe that my faction with the Algrageg is maxed out. So I can go ahead and skip some of these quests. Because I don't need them. Normally, if you would need additional faction, if you hadn't done enough work and such, you could pick up some of these quests and get your faction up there. See, repeatable quest here. I'm going to go ahead and pass on those. So we'll go ahead now, and we'll head to the Lich Bluffs. And there's one other thing oh no, chapter 6 for Wadu. Okay. The Haunted Forest. Find Davarun in the Mornshaws. Actually, I think I have a port to take me back there. Nope, my current camp is in the Lich Bluff. So let's go ahead and head to the Mornshaws. And we will go ahead and take care of that quest next, which is the Haunted Forest. Actually, before I continue on, let me go ahead and make myself some more bow chants. There is a crafting hall here in Launch, and I'll go ahead and take advantage of that. I just need a study real quick. Hopefully they have a study here. Yep, right there. And those are Greater Foe Finder bow chants. I need some more etchings of Moriah real quick, so I can only make 153 of them, so we'll go ahead and make 25 more real quick. And this is one of the other things too. If you are a VIP and you have the bonus jug, it speeds up the crafting time and also eliminates wear from all of your items. So very handy, very handy. This is Foe Finder. We'll go ahead and there we go. That should just about give me a full stat. I need some Supreme Battle Lores too. And I have 50, 60, yeah, I got plenty of the rest. And food I don't make, I have another person to make food for me, which I actually do need to log on. Ooh, Algoreg Rewards Vendor. I've actually been looking
Why
for this
do you
person.
trouble me?
We can pick up the prize. Let's get the prized Algoreg Steed, because that's only going to be 20 gold, 20 golden tickets, or golden tokens, which I have more than enough for. And we'll go ahead and pick Return to Enedwaith, which I have. And the rest of it I cannot afford as of yet. What about under Ally? Crossbow. One-handed club. There's a dagger. That's a slight increase. Reveal Videog. Slight increase in damage. With no bonus to orc kind. No bonus to critical rating. Lose a little agility. Gain a little vitality. Gain some fate and parry rating. Parry rating doesn't really matter all that much. We'll hold off. And then the legendary vendor
I
is
doubt
here.
you have anything I could want, Devodiad.
Ooh, plain heritage rune of knowledge. That will move me along the track, and that's only 10, right? Grab some of those. And we'll go ahead and use them all. That moved me definitely along the reward track. There we go, and I can pick up the script, the runes, and a sealed tracery. Very, very nice. Decorate coffee script can just go into storage, and the runes and the sealed tracery are unleveled. So we're going to go put those in shared storage for when I trip the next, when I trip over the next level, I will definitely need those. It's going to be a little while, but it's still nice to have. All right. There we go. And probably between streams, I will hop on my cook and have my cook make a bunch of food. Because I like having my food. Alright. So now we are heading due west. Or as west as we can. And we'll go ahead and follow this road, and we will head to the Gloomglens and the Mornshaws. And we'll go ahead and turn in that quest. Set my quest guide focus accordingly, so I've got directions. There's one thing I do really, really like about LOTRO is the skybox. Look at this. It's almost as good as the one on Ilium that we saw on yesterday's SWOTOR stream. Boy, that just came upon me all of a sudden. Oh, and there's return to Enedwaith. I don't need that on my bar. Company. Oh, that is part of the faction for the dead too. So you can definitely take those out. You know me, this is the part of the game that I love. Just dropping stuff like flies. I can honestly go deeding for a long time and just be very happy with it. I really don't mind it. But I know how fun and exciting that is for you guys watching the stream, so I try not to do too much. There he is. And I think that's the last hobbit lamp I need, is it? Nope, need 2 more. One near Uligpulk and near Ichad de Varun, which I'm near Ichad de Varun right now. The Haunted Forest.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
You are the last person I expected to meet here. I have not had much success here. The forest is treacherous and wild, and I do not know its paths. I have made the acquaintance of one hunter who will dare the place. Indeed, he has rescued me from a pack of strange hounds just last morning. But all I know concerns the tale of the gathering of the lords in the forest. Wild spirits or such, some according to the tales, but each story I've heard is different. Say they all refer to a great huntsman who leads them. My hope is that they might be of a hidden company of elves, hiding themselves from the people of Nanlagain behind veils of myth and folktales. That might be a real stroke of fortune if we could find them. The Lost Hunter.
Greetings! If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
I'm afraid the hunter who rescued me from a ravaging pack of strange white hounds shortly after entering the forest. Kunamun, he had called them. He seems a good man, though when he realized I was a northerner, he seemed dismayed. Nevertheless, he helped me tend my wound, and I had hoped to ask for his services as a guide through these woods. He left, though, in search of one of these hounds that he said had been terrorizing the people of the village as of late. Yet a full day has since passed, and I have seen no sign of him. I fear he, too, may have been injured or killed beneath the forest eaves. My leg is still not fit to walk, but if you could find Umfrey and help him return here, I would be obliged, as I owe him a debt, and he may be the only one who can help us through this forest. And I will go ahead and change my point here, since I'm going to be doing some questing here. You'll see campsites all around the world, but if you see any of them that are, say, campsite fire, and you are a hunter, you gain a special ability around level 20 or so, which is called Return to Camp. You can pick any single campsite fire and bind to it as you would any other location, like I just bound here. And so from anywhere in the world, I can cast this one spell and I can return directly here. Nice for doing questing and such. It looks like he is that away. I do need to pick up a few wood trolls and some more of those dead. Go ahead and refresh that. Does this not slow down? Right? It does damage at a chance and apply target or critical. Okay, so yeah, it does not reduce movement speed any. more. Okay, that's something I need to be aware of. Oh, there's a Kunamun. And there he is. My thanks, friend. I fear that beast had the best of me. I must be away before more come, and I hope we meet again soon. And I get to head back to Echad Deverun. I get to talk to Umfrey there, so we'll go ahead and take advantage of that return to camp that I just set. And there he is. My thanks to you, Devodiad. These woods have grown more dangerous than ever in recent days. These Kunamun that hunt and kill men and beasts alike are a terror from our old wives' tales. I do not know in truth what brings your people here, but I also in truth do not care to. Whatever your purpose, unless it is to bring harm to my people, I will help you if I may.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
If you must find your way through this accursed forest, I cannot show that to you, for I never go so deep. But the Derud may know a way. A few among our people have chosen to learn the forest secrets. Those that return claim to have communed in the spirits of the forest, but speak little of it. They are the dread of the Mornchars. There is an ancient circle of stones in the northern reaches of the forest called Galar Kulch, where you might find them. Bring them some tithe of berries or the like, and they may grant you some piece of wisdom. Do not expect much of them, however. They care little for the Vodiad like you. Well, it's the only lead I've got, so I guess I'm going to be going after some berries. And picking up some more anger trolls and Ariad Eldurians. Eludians? Elhudans? Since they are for a deed, and I'm working on deeds, and I do have my Slayer acceleration still set up, so. And I need 8 more of these anyway, so. How far am I still? Nope, just left the area, so let's head back north. There's some more wild berries right there. There's another berry. Almost got all the berries. There's number 9. Oh, I need 12. I thought I needed 10. There's number 10 right there. And there we go. We've got Wood Troll Slayer done. That is 50 Wood Trolls. That is the base of the Wood Trolls. So it's going to be 100 to get the next level, which we're not going to do today unless I have that much more questing to do here. And 5 more LOTRO points. Bring the berries to the druid at Galapooch. In it.
Your presence has called the evil spirits upon us.
Who are you, Dovoriat? How is it that you dare these woods and carry an offering in the way of our people? I do not care for your presence, nor for your presumption, but our ways are old, and I would not break them in times such as these. Speak then. What is it that you seek?
I have naught to say to you, Duvodiad.
A part to the south? Once, perhaps, but not in these days. The spirits of the forest have grown wild and more dangerous than they once were. Certainly they would devour one such as you. I might commune with the spirits and speak with them myself, but there's a ritual that must be performed, and the things that I need are dangerous to gather now.
It galls me to ask aid of a Duvodiad.
The forest has been disturbed and the spirits silent as of late. I will summon one to speak with it, if you can bring me what I need for this ritual. There are several plants that are sacred to the spirits, but the forest has grown wild and terrible of late, and it is dangerous to travel within it. If you will gather those things that I need and bring them to me, I will perform this ritual. Then we shall learn the truth of both your purpose and the forest's anger. Nearly everything I need can be foraged from the forest, but the living bark must be collected from the wild wood trolls which dwell in the west of here. I need oaken limbs, mistletoe, creeping wasps, and skin of wood. And the rituals of the forest.
You will not live long enough, I think, to help us.
4 club moss.
I
8
doubt
mistletoe.
your courage will hold against the evils of this land.
6
I do not know
oaken
what aid
limbs.
you think you can give us.
And 8
It
living bark.
galls
So
me
I'm
to
going to be
ask
saying
aid
stuff
of
for a
a
while.
Duvodiad.
So I'm going to be saying stuff for a little while. So that's actually good. So then we can go ahead and work some more on the factioning that, or the Slayer quest that I need too. And there's Kuthro and Elhodan Slayer base level. So I need 180 more. Luckily, I do have the, like I said, the skill and Slayer deed for at least another 30 minutes. So. And there's some of the moss that I need. Out a little bit, make it easier to see. I wonder if I actually do have any in my shared storage real quick. No, I don't. Okay, so I need to get on my cook then. After the stream is over, I need to get on my cook for a little while. Okay, continue eastward. Not that away. I'll have to go over here. There's one of the oak branches that I need. I need 6 of those. Ooh. Kalinard Scar and high grade Kalinard Scar. That will definitely help when I'm starting to work on my next level of prospector. And for my next jeweler stuff too. Looks like I just need the mistletoe now. That's how fast it's taking me to collect them. I got 3 of the 4 done. I just need 8 mistletoe. And then I can return the ingredients back to Ent at a Galar Kulch. Alright, Mournful. This one's going to be a little more difficult. Oh, actually, this is not good. Alright, I went too far. We'll go ahead and take care of these guys first, and then we'll go back and take care of them. Oh, okay. So now we'll go back and handle that Mournful as soon as I heal up a little bit. There he is. All right, let's try it again. How do you get some steps back? Come on, die. Oh, got me. Darn it. Boo. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. How close am I to roll retreat? And then we'll go back to there. Ugh. Grr. Grr. We'll go ahead and rebuff up because I lost everything. All right, we'll go ahead and head back there. We'll try this Mournful one more time. At least there's some of the mistletoe that I need. It does kind of suck that I wasn't able to take out that mournful. But we'll work on it. There's 6. There's 7. And there's 8. All right. Alright, I feel a little bit better now. The River Woman and the Crone's Ferry. So I will turn in
I have naught to say to you, Duvodiad.
more quests.
Leave me, Duvodiad. Your presence has called the evil spirits upon us. The Uchtguigrat is angered by your presence. Leave me, Duvodiad.
You have returned with what I require? In truth, I did not think you would emerge from the forest again, Devodiad. That only means it is all more important that I speak with the spirits of the Mornshaws. I shall begin. Very well, outsider. I shall call upon the spirits of the forest, and you shall face their judgment. I beseech thee, hallowed ancients, heed the call of your loyal servant. Outsiders have come among us to despoil these forests that we have long protected in your name, and I call you forth. Come before us and render your judgment upon those who trespass amongst us. I have heard your call, Enedwaith, but my purpose here is that of the lord of my hall. It is not yours to command. There are matters well beyond your ken unfolding in the world beyond these forests. The huntsman wishes to see these travelers for himself. But they are not worthy to stand before him. We have served you these many years yet. We await them in the halls of the forest. I do not understand. You must set aside your petty prejudices, Enid. Far more depends upon this than you know. Please forgive me. I will do as you command. Guard yourself. Dark times come, and we cannot protect you if you stray into shadow. Farewell. Well, that's interesting.
The Uchtguigrat is angered by your presence.
Enid looks pale and shaken. The spirits have forsaken me. Who are you, Dovodiad? What does it mean that you have come among us even as the forest turns upon its faithful servants? The Rikevak himself has never called upon the folk of the Nanlagin. I do not know what this means, but I can neither help nor hinder you now. Go then and curse you. Speak with our elder upon Gwyed Bruin at the heart of the forest. Perhaps he knows the way to this huntsman's hall, because I know it not. May you meet your doom there, Devodiad. May the great spirits of the forest consume you.
I doubt your courage will hold against the evils of this land.
Boy, she's real friendly, isn't she? Go then and curse you. Speak with our elder upon Gwyed Bruin at the heart of the forest. Perhaps he knows the way to this huntsman hall, for I do not. Alright, well, let's head there and talk to him. If I can find the way there, of course. Here we go. way do we need to go from here? We need to go this way. Looks like I can head there now. The elders.
I have not seen your kind before.
So you have come to Vodiad. The Forest Lords have spoken to us and said you would come. It seems they would speak with you, if you were able to prove your worth to them. Most odd. Oh, do forgive young Enid. She knows little yet of the Forest Lords. They have ever been of fickle whim, and she takes such things rather personally, I am afraid. 3 new quests: Shards of Light, Crone's Ferry, and the Fallen Grove.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
The last elder among us spoke of a ritual that might be performed here atop this hill. It was taught to us by one of the Forest Lords and is said to open the door to the Huntsman's Hall. He was quite old, and I was still a young man when he performed this ritual himself. I never saw him again. Nevertheless, if you wish to speak with the Forest Lords, it is perhaps the only way. Gather the essence of the Elhudan that roam the forest and bring them here. Their anger is such that they will likely attempt to destroy you, so take care. When you have done so, I shall open the door for you, but you shall go in alone. I do not wish to share my master's fate, whatever it may have been. Next quest is the Crone's Ferry.
Even the Akluth have need of help on occasion.
The Forest Lords may not heed our calls to Vodiad, but there may be other ways to find their ancient halls. One such path may be through the old woman who has long plied the river that passes through Galagwig. This place you call the Mornshaws. No one has ever seen her beyond the boundaries of the forest, and the wild spirits of the woods seem to trouble her. We do not even know who she is, save that she will occasionally allow others to ride the river's length with her in silence. I have long suspected that she may be a servant of the Forest Lords, but she has never admitted this to me or any other. Seek her out along the banks of the river, perhaps she will help you. Or perhaps not. The Fallen Grove.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
Our tales say that Re-Havok came to these lands long ago, that his power gradually claimed the forest, making it strange and dangerous to the unwary. But he has never pursued or hounded us, and the spirits that are drawn to him have rarely disturbed us. But now they have become filled with anger and lash out at any who enter the forest. These wild spirits have overrun the circle which lies nearest the Huntsman's Hall. If we be driven away, then perhaps we can beseech the Forest Lords to open a way within. I will head up to the Crone's Ferry, and we'll start taking out essences while we go there. And the Fallen Grove is down south, so we can take care of a couple of things here at once. And there's wood troll. There's woods. That's the advanced one. That's good. I didn't realize I had already killed off that many of them. And that's another 10 LOTRO points.
We have little to say to your kind.
So you seek the Forest Lords, eh? They are here, but no mortal may approach their halls uninvited. It is said that the three-headed dog resents such intrusions upon his court. Mayhaps one of his servants may call you forth? Yet the master of the hall may still find you unworthy and your life forfeit. Who can say? I can take you hither and yon upon the waters of this river, but the banks of it have become dangerous these days, and I demand a toll for your passage first. The Kunamun who stalk this forest are not of this place. They come upon evil winds blowing out of the graves of the men of the east. Slay these beasts and bring me a string of their teeth. Then I shall ferry you upon the river's length as you please, though it does not lead to the huntsman's hall. Of course. Alright, well, let's go ahead and return the essences back to Tum, and I can go ahead and take out a few things along the way. If I find any Kunamun, I will take them out too. I don't know if I can go this way or not. We'll fast travel. Ooh, somebody left a backpack here.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
You have gathered the wild essence I require? Very well then, I shall begin the ritual. The ritual should allow you to pass through the door to the Huntsman's Hall. Whether you will ever emerge again, I do not know. Good luck to you, the Vodiad. I do hope that you can find some way to soothe the forest's anger. It is done. Approach the altar, then pass to the stones. May the forest protect you.
It is not our custom to trust Devodiad, but perhaps you may be of help to me?
Here I am. Hall the Huntsman.
If you show reverence here, you may find welcome.
You may find your time here to be short and unpleasant, intruder.
You may be of some use to me.
Welcome to the Huntsman's Hall, mortal. There are few who dare this place in these latter days, and fewer who will still stand here worthy of the fate that brought them hence. What brings you here, I wonder? So you come in the name of the Dunedain? Such glory as they held was forfeit long ages past, and now they come to slink through our Lord's realm as thieves' night. Yet it is not for me to judge, for the Huntsman has forbidden us to decide the fate of mortals here. Speak with him if you would buy passage for the lost lordlings of Numenor, if this is indeed their final call to battle. Ooh. That is spooky.
You are bold to come to my glade.
You're not welcome here. The peoples of Middle-earth have proven their weakness as many times as needed to convince me of their folly. Yet ever and again my lord in the uttermost west has bidden me to be patient. He tells me that he may yet come to pass, that my bow need not be knocked ere the darkness ends. And yet I remain against that eventuality. And so I challenge thee, remind me again of the myriad faults of the men, the hubris of the elves, the greed of the dwarves, and of the timid cowardice of the halflings. Or, prove to me that there is some mettle left in the folk of Middle-earth to take their fate into their own hands. Join my hunt and see it through, that I may judge you worthy, or not. I need to hunt 3 spirits. Ah. 3 new quests that I must complete.
You may be of some use to me.
You have endured much, but fate can be most cruel to those who dare stand athwart its path. Are you prepared to endure the darkness ahead? The loss of allies and friends, of home and liege? Go forth and seek the ox spirit of endurance and face your challenge. Perhaps you are ready. Perhaps not. Look for the ox spirit beneath the northeast eaves of the Mornshaws. I think that was one of those oxen that I had found.
Welcome. Let us speak for a moment.
You would take up the wild hunt? I warn you that it is not for the faint of heart. But if you would complete it, you must face an ancient beast, fast as the wind and of a tempest's mood. Seek it out, if you will, in the heart of the Mornshaws, and challenge it. I shall await your return here, should you survive.
You may be of some use to me.
I see that the huntsman has set upon you the wild hunt. I wonder if he truly believes you ready, or if he simply amuses himself at your expense. So be it. You must take up my challenge and hunt an ancient spirit, a wild beast whose strength and aggression may prove your end if you are careless or weak. Its anger is such that the forest itself is awakened and wroth in its presence. So guard yourself, lest you be overcome. All right. So there are the three. Looks like they're all all north of here. One along the edge, one along the river, and one almost in the center. So we'll take the edge one first. Oh, never mind. Alright, fine. We'll cross the river and then head down. Alright, I need to take a step away real quick. So I, ladies and gentlemen, will be right back. And if I die, oh well. Not the end of the world, but I'll be right back. And I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and check the map real quick. There we go. We're still working on that one, so we'll go ahead and pick those guys up. And here's Gwendolyn's spirit. As you kneel by the waters of the pool, a strangely mesmerizing glow emanates from the waters. Feeling dazed as you stare into the glowing water, you reach down to cup a handful and bring it to your lips.
A great power of old lies hidden within the morn shawls of Enedwaith, and spirits that once wandered the ancient world now roam these woods. Only by confronting these spirits will favor be garnered in the court of the huntsman.
Time is always of the essence. Forever is the world changing about us, and will not wait for us to catch up. Upon this hill are 5 points arranged as a star, and between them we shall race. Can you follow me, little high elf? Come then, let the challenge begin. If you lose sight of me, you shall be lost. Follow me, let us feel the rush of the wind. Do not get lost. Where'd you go now? There you go. This way. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you go. I think I'm gonna lose this one. Yep, I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. Absolutely, totally screwed. That was nice. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and look around real quick and see if I can find where I need to go. Because I completely lost him and I can't finish it now. There's not enough time. Because I still have to follow the spirit to the first Lilith. And I've lost the spirit completely. Yep, that's the end of this. Because I've completely lost the spirit. Oh, so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. Oh, I'm so happy. And those are not them. I need to avoid those. Alright, so we're going to have to go ahead and end this one early. Actually, there is no way to end it early. There is the spirit. Only got 2 minutes left. I don't know if I can do it or not. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Where'd you go? Where did you frickin' go? There you did. All right, well, unfortunately, though, my partner does need me, so I am going to have to call it an end here. We will pick up with this wild hunt next time and finish the rest of them. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I had a confusing time. Fought a bunch of Nazgul, but we're on our way with the wild hunt now. And we will continue this on Friday's stream. My next scheduled stream, however, will be this Wednesday, where we'll do Star Wars: The Old Republic. And we are in the we are going to the flashpoint of Ilum and then on to the rise of the Hutt cartel. Very interesting time. I'm loving Ilum. Its atmosphere is just wonderful. So please, if you get a chance to join me, and again, my links are down below, and my links are also on the screen. My YouTube link, my Discord link, and my Blue Sky link are there. And if you're already watching on YouTube, my Twitch link will be down below for you, so you can watch me live if you wish. But until I see you guys again, I'd like to thank you all very much for being here. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day and take care, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye, my friends.